Kusuzongpo, I'm Ashok Tirwa. This week we have Ugyen Pandey, and as our guest for radio and TV show, I'm sure it would be safe to say that he's a famous singer in this country. And for rest, we'll find out as we talk with Ugyen Pandey. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us, when did you start singing?
First of all, before I actually start, I think it's a must that I thank PBS for inviting me, and thank you so much. So the first question you asked, I started my. It was not actually a professional start. Singing wasn't was never a career-oriented. What do you call? I never thought singing
would lead you to what you are today.
That's exactly what I wanted to. But anyhow, a brief information about how I actually started. I did my primary education from a very remote part of our country. We had a small village, my own native place. We call it Yonpula. Back then, we had this huge army campus there. We used to have, even though it was a very small confined village, we used to have a very good time there with a lot of people around, and we had the only mode of entertainment we had was a small video hall. So from then on, we were watching this lot of Hindi movies. So since then, I reached class 5, and after that, I actually started having this love for music. It grew actually. So then after that, I started my schooling from, I completed my, primary education there, then high school at Kaling, then I graduated from Sherapsi, and after that, I started my actual singing career from 2009 for a movie, from a movie.
Your biggest influences, are you saying that it's a Hindi Bollywood song?
Yes, actually, unlike during that time, unlike in the West, suppose say Thimpu, Penciling, whatever, they have this mode of a lot of entertainment, surrounding the kids and the people around. Ours was one would be games, because armies are always with games and sports stuffs. So we used to hang out a lot with them, playing games, and the only mode of entertainment was movie, like I said before, and most of the movies shown in that hall was Hindi movies. So we had this influence.
But now today you can sing songs in almost 3 or 4 languages. You can sing English songs. I have heard you singing it, and Hindi, Zonkha. How did that happen?
Well, Zonkha, it's in our root, it's in our blood. We'll have to, we'll have to have this. Shachup is its consideration. We'll have this, and English. Yeah, when I was in my primary school days, my sister was a teacher back then, and she loved singing English songs. So in the midst of her own choice of songs, she would just call me, and then let me sing some English song. So for me, I think you should always have this you should have your ear open for any kind of music. So I the instant call from my sister to sing an English song became a hobby again. So yeah, that's how I started actually. And later on, when I started my singing as a career, so to say, for me it's a career now, professional career. So we started forming a band, and then we had to experiment a lot of other English, Zonkha, Hindi, and a lot of other genres, even Nepali. So yeah, in a way, we could learn a lot of things.
And you went to Sarabsi College, that what you
Yes,
said
ma'am.
earlier. And what subject did you study there?
I took geography as my major. Geography honors. I took geography honors.
So after that, after you graduated from Sarabsi College, you worked for Youth Development Fund
Yes.
for a few years.
Yes. Actually, I did appear for an RCC examination back then during our time, we didn't have that what we call preliminary examinations. I would say we could directly appear sit for RCC examination. I failed miserably, terribly. I failed. I couldn't get through. But
They didn't test your voice.
I wish they could have. But anyhow, it's not an excuse though. But I never wanted to join the civil service. I never had this instinct in me. I always wanted to be a freelancer anyhow. And I was very privileged to have given a chance and opportunity by her Queen Mother, Ajit Singh Mongchuk, and my own program director, Amdujuan. They wanted to make me, they actually wanted me to work in YDF and, as requested.
So is that because they recognize your talent?
In one way, I should say yes. And on the other way, I also had this love to work with YDF because since there were a lot of youth involved, youth activities involved, and there were a lot of clubs. There still are a lot of clubs called Music Club. They have this literary club. They have this media club. A lot of, and especially our young kids, high school going students, they come after school. Come to the music school, music classes. They, even though we don't know much about it, we try to teach them what we know. So it was a fun kind of job. So, but later on,
You decided to leave.
But yeah, exactly. Later on, with having said and done, job is something, a passion and job is something different. I mean, job, you need a lot of commitment. And once you are paid by someone, you'll have to have this commitment to work fully. But on the other side, I was half divided. I always wanted to lead my own kind of group.
Life of an artist.
Yeah. And I always wanted to be a freelancer as a musician. And mine was all half divided. So I couldn't commit to IDF. And also at the same time, I could not lead my passion. So that's why I had to in a way. But
So what kind of a response, what was the reaction from your parents, relatives, and your friends when you left the job?
I'm really fortunate amongst a million, I should say. I have such a loving, caring parents. They won't say a word if you do your work with your instinct. That leads your instinct. My father always told me, work with heart, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter what kind of job it may be, but work with heart. And my mom would support that. My sisters all around, they have been supporting me for quite some time, and I'm really happy. And my friends at the same time, the circle of friends that I have, they are such wonderful friends. And yeah, they have been supporting me, and I've been getting a lot of love. So thanks to all of them for all the things that I am now.
No, you followed your passion.
Yeah, I'm happy. So you see, if it's about job, if it's about a decent salary, I have a slight different concept about job or whatever it may be to sustain yourself. For me, music became a passion, and after that it became a profession for me. It's my bread now. So at the end of the day, if you're not satisfied with what you're doing, I shouldn't say that it's leading to any happier life ahead. I should say a job or a career would be that a job would give us some satisfaction. At the end of the day, when you go to bed and try to think about it and what you did. So if you're satisfied, that's it. For me, that's ultimate happiness. So
are you able to sleep these days?
Yes, definitely,
sleep
definitely.
well. So now you have formed a band of your own, and then how does it work?
I have a band, like we discussed earlier. It's a band composed of 4 of us, including me. It's 5, and our band is known as Stroke Revival. This is not a recent. Band. They are not. I mean, they are not a very recent band. They have been working with Aungiruk Doji. Aungiruk Doji is a guy who actually started live band. I should say, professionally, and from then on, I somehow, there are a lot of circumstances in life. So later on, we talked to each other, and we decided to form a band again, and we kept that same name, and we have been doing working as a team, working as a band for almost 3-4 years, and it's good.
As you took up this singing career, what are the challenges that you faced?
That's a very important question. One very important thing, I always go I always do a lot of interviews around. I do it in radio shows, and one thing that I always tell about the difficulties of our singing career, or if you put it in a broader way, entertainment business in Bhutan, is the most important factor is population. I feel it's a population, because if you don't have much people listening
and buying,
buying too, listening, buying, and watching our own, entertainment facilities, then we don't get much income. So I think one thing is the population factor, and the other thing is our entertainment business industry itself is a very small, sort of say, it's still growing. It's they are trying their best. We are also trying our best to actually push up our music industry, movie industry, whatever it may be. They are trying their best, and this is also all due to population factor. And the other thing that I should say is, if we do not have much people watching, listening to our music, or either watching our movies, we don't have much income. So that's why it hampers us indirectly, because we are paid less. So that's these are some of the challenges that we face. These are rather, I would say, factors which is affecting our career. But having said that, a country like Bhutan, the population is less. Everything is, in a process of development. So, in a way, we try our best to, best adjust ourselves, entertain people to our potential. And it's hard. It's hard, but
were you aware of these challenges when you left your development front?
Yes, definitely. I knew the scenario perfectly, and I knew that I'm going to suffer for quite some time. But it didn't bother me much, because I had friends around. Like I said before, I had families around, so I got enough time to show my talent, give my talent to the people, and make them listen to it. They are the best judge. So later on, it gradually picked up, and then after that, like I said before, sir, I formed a band, and then then it happened. So now I think it's for me, it's
is
now,
it paying you well?
Yes,
for you to survive and for your band to survive.
Yes, definitely. One thing that our friends, especially to those music lovers, I should say this: don't be discouraged. I know there are a lot of factors. I know there are a lot of challenges, circumstances where where you think that you cannot take music as a profession. But I think there are chances. But you should start from the scratch. Think positive, and there are a lot of opportunities. You can make your own opportunities. For us also, as a band and as a singer, as an artist myself, we do compose, we do sing in movies. For a song, we get paid a few $1,000, which is okay. I feel it's completely okay. And for a band, since I'm taking care of the band, and the guys that I have, my team, they're all hardworking, and they are quite matured enough, and yeah, so we kind of work professionally also, and we get a lot of programs through. So that's how we survive.
Mm. So your band members also, they also have other things going apart from
Sure, sure.
music.
Yes, they apart from music, they also have side business. Like someone have shop, somebody someone runs a restaurant, someone is in a job, and they have this time for music. So that's what I like about them. And they never miss any single practice. So that's why we have this. But still, then theirs is a complete different world than me. Theirs is still divided. They'll have to commit to two things. But now I'm committing myself to one. That is full singing career. So I may not guarantee. Somehow in any other time they may leave me and go. I have no guarantee.
So for the rest
Yes.
of your band, it is not enough just by playing for you or playing for your singing.
I guess it's a little challenge for them. I know they are paid well. Suppose say just a simple example. If you're doing a program for a wedding or maybe for some event, for a festival, we are paid well. Suppose say for 2 hours program they are getting 10,000, 15,000 per person. I think that's quite fair enough. Given given the taken the population
So
size.
how often does it happen when you're talking of festivals and events
Yeah, we have
that you get hired?
Yes, but we do constantly. We do constantly. In a week, we get around 3-4 programs in a week, and sometimes the full week we get programs. We will have to run around, and yeah, I think it's a quite decent earning. But but I still feel that
It's fair enough.
yeah, fair enough. It's fair enough.
So you have no regrets.
I have no regrets. But even if I don't know about them, but till now they're happy with me, working with me, and we work professionally. We do things together. We share our own ideas. Until now, they're really happy with me, and I guess I'll not disappoint them also.
So, which means if you have a real good talent in this country, not necessarily you wait for government to employ you, or wait for a time where you can get employed in organizations where you get 9 to 5 job, and with that at the end of the month you get a salary.
Yes. They're exceptional cases, sir. Just like you said, how long shall we wait for the government to give, provide us employment, job, a decent job? I think that's not relevant. In future, things are going to be really tough. Every year it's getting tougher. A lot of graduates, and now it's time that you think out of your box and generate self-employ yourself. Now I think it's high time that graduates also should do. I really feel sad when graduates see that my friends, they are all officers and I have this, I have no job. And even if he have a job, he always have this tendency of comparing, with your friends, your own friends. He's in a government job, I'm in a private job. He's in a government job, I'm a freelancer. He's earning decently, I'm not. Oh, he is getting these benefits, I'm not. So this is going to lead to all this dissatisfaction in life, and later on it will not lead a happy life. It's what I feel. That's what I feel. But now, just like I said, it's time that you think out of the box and generate your own. Self-employ yourself. Think about something new, creative. Think of creative ideas, and there are a lot of opportunities.
So, if someone has a skill or a talent, they should start polishing it so that it will become useful
Yes.
as a means of livelihood
Yes.
at a later point of time. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess not everybody is lucky. I feel I'm very lucky to have accepted by people. They listen to my music. I'm thankful to them. And along with your talent, comes a lot of other factors, like decency is one thing. I think integrity, following time, and the gesture, the what do you call, the way you deal with people. I think these are all some factors that actually polish you to become polish your talent. So suppose say someone is really talented, as a singer, as an actor, whatever it may be. He's really talented, but he cannot decide whether to take this as a career, and thinking about the market here, he's a little skeptic. Or either his or her parents, her family members, uncle, aunt, they would discourage him or her. There are a lot of other factors. That's where he or she stoops, and think of other alternative. Rather I would not.
They don't want to take chances and
But
risk.
having said that, sir, I feel we just not think about Bhutan. If we just confine our talents and our creativity within Bhutan, then I think it's a little, not feasible, especially for me. You should target, sir. We should also target, think big, going outside, showing your talent. Bhutan have a lot of huge talents, I guess. Now there are a lot of talents coming up, and I am really happy with it. And they always complain of this platform. You'll have to create your own platform. So these are some things that our younger ones that's coming up, who have this passion, drive to become a singer or actor or actress or whatever it may be. They should create their own, platforms. They'll have to, go. Don't wait for someone to come pick you up. You'll have to go,
and showcase
your talent. That's one thing. And nowadays we have all the social medias. We have internet. We have Facebooks, whatever it may be. We can, if you have this unique talent, you can always, suppose say if someone is really talented in singing, he can make a beautiful video out of it. Make it such. But we should also keep one thing in mind, that we'll have to have this essence of Bhutanese culture. Keep that in mind. But we also have this Western influence, a little Western influence. It's always there. We cannot stop time now. Development is always there with technology. Everything's changing. So post it, sir. Let the rest of the world see it.
See it
they
and
accept
judge you.
it. Yeah.
And
There are a
accept
lot
it.
of options there.
So you also get calls from a lot of young people who are aspiring to be singers on
Yes.
everyday basis.
Yes, I do. Yes, but just like I said before, I always make it a point to respond to them.
What do you tell them?
Sir, there are a lot of young ones now, high school kids, even class 12 dropouts, even those graduates, even those elderly ones who call me, and then they wanted to become a singer. For those young ones, I always tell them it's really good time to start from the scratch. You try polish yourself. Like I said, now we have this media. We have this media all over. You have this internet. You can Google it. You can practice yourself. There are a lot of. You need not have to have a teacher now. Everything is in internet. So try learn. Just like I said, you'll have to keep your ears open for any kind of music. Just listen to it. And see. Look up to those who do things differently. And definitely they can polish themselves and become a better a professional singer, actor, whatever it may be.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us, and keep entertaining our Bhutanese people. I know there are a lot of people out there who are looking forward to listen to your songs.
Yes.
And I wish you a very good luck for your future.
Thank you so much.
And this has been a radio on TV with Ugyen Pandey. Thank you for listening and watching this program. I'm Ashok Tirwa. This is goodbye.